What's up, guys? My name is Abu Kareem. Thanks for tuning into my channel. In this video, I'm going to be talking about how to save money and how I did it. And I'm going to tell you how I was able to save about $18,000 in the past 6 months. And one of my motivations of doing this is trying to become debt free, and I was actually able to accomplish that goal. So that's the number one thing, guys, is understand why you're trying to save money. Have a goal in mind so you can actually work towards something. It's kind of like losing weight. It's like, why do you want to do it? To be more healthier, to look better, to feel better. Sort of have that goal in mind is why you want to save money. Are you reaching towards a goal? Are you trying to save for something? Are you trying to pay off some debt? So on and so forth. So let's get right into it, guys. I'm going to share how I was able to save $18,000 in the past 6 months. Number one thing is, guys, and I know this sounds cliche, but it has to be done, is number one, start a budget. And it doesn't have to be super complicated. You don't need complicated like software or anything like that. All it takes is a simple Excel sheet. And understand what your monthly expenses are, right? So, I took like 1 month really to get a breakdown of exactly where my money goes in terms of what's required. What's actually required when it comes to spending money, right? Number one, you have your rent or your mortgage. Number two, you have your groceries. You got to eat. Your utility bills, right? Your electric, your gas, your so on and so forth. So add up all your utilities. Your insurance, if you have a car, what your car insurance is, what you spend on gas on average, right? Your internet, it goes under your utilities. Add all that up and break it down on each line on the Excel sheet. So on a monthly basis, you understand exactly what are the essentials, okay? And then you can see after that, based on your income, how much after you pay all your monthly, mandatory or fixed expenses, how much you have left in savings, right? And then start to understand, all right, how much of that can I give myself? Second part is giving yourself an allowance. That's actually very important. Is the sweet spot is anywhere between 2 and 4% of your income. Let's say if you get paid every 2 weeks, take out about 2 to 4% of whatever you earn and save that for your allowance. And here's why that's important, is that you need to sort of be realistic. And it's not going to really, it's like if you say I'm going to stop eating everything and go on a super diet, most people crash and they go back to sort of binge eating and eating all the junk food, right? As opposed to that, make a realistic goal for yourself and say, okay, what's the minimal amount I can give myself as an allowance just to be comfortable, just to do whatever it is that I want to do. Maybe you really like to go, excuse me, go buy a cup of coffee every once in a while. Maybe go buy a book or whatever it is that you're into, right? Give yourself that allowance and spend it on whatever things that you value, that you enjoy, right? And that allowance should be just for your, basically, like your entertainment anytime you go out to eat or do anything else like that, right? And then the one of the other big things that I did to save money is, number one, look at your credit card debt and try and throw as much money as possible to pay off your credit cards, right? So the average credit card interest rate is about 17%. Now, 17 or 18%. And so think about it, like every $100 you have on your credit card that you don't pay off, that's about $18 per month for every $100 you owe on your credit card. So if you throw as much money as possible to pay off your credit cards, that's like you're making that $18 back. So that's a huge payoff. Another big point in terms of saving money is buying things in bulk, right? Now, If you buy food in bulk and it's just going to end up going to waste, then obviously that's a waste of money and that's a waste of food. But certain things that, don't go bad, for example, like, toothpaste is a good one. Toilet paper, paper towels, things like that around the house that you need. If you can get a good deal on it at Costco or on Amazon, you're going to use that in the long term. It doesn't go bad. You save a couple bucks here and there. That's a savings, and then that's a convenience. You don't have to keep buying that repeatedly. So those are some quick things that strategies that I've used to help save money. And really, you start to understand and see like where your money is going when you follow up every month on that Excel sheet, on that budget of yours, and have that goal of, all right, this is my fixed expenses, this is my allowance, and this is what's going into the savings, right? And then basically what you should do is have that fixed amount with your allowance going into one account for your expenditures, and then have the rest go into another account that goes into savings that you don't touch. You're not tempted to like pull out that card and spend that money, put it away somewhere safe that you won't use that money, right? And that way you can hold yourself accountable. You don't even have to think about it. It's going into savings. It's done, and that money really starts to add up. And simple strategies like this, guys, you'll see a huge benefit. And so and then have like a major goal. So like, for example, if you're trying to buy a car, let's say your goal is you want to save like $15,000, right, to purchase a vehicle. And you're saving about I don't know, like $500 a month or $600 a month. That will take you about, calculate how many months that will take you to reach that goal, and then see every month that you're meeting your goals. And then and every month as you're inching towards that goal, you'll feel good about it. You can see your progress, and it's something that is actually doable and attainable, and you giving yourself an allowance, so you're not killing yourself or feeling like you're really depriving yourself. So those are my quick tips, guys, on how to save money. All the savings really add up. It's simple, it's easy. I've done it. Like I said, I saved $18,000 in the past 6 months. It's a good feeling when you can, save money and actually save for whatever your goal is, to save for. So thanks for watching my video, guys. If you guys like this video, please do like and subscribe. I'm going to continuously, dropping videos about different topics as it relates to personal finance that I have benefited personally with, and I'll share those with you guys. Thank you very much. My name is Abu Kareem.